Hi guys, my name is Alex. I'm an online personal stylist and I'm here to share with you all of my best fashion and beauty tips to help you discover your best style. In today's video, I want to show you how to create a capsule wardrobe. A capsule wardrobe consists of one jacket, two bottoms, three tops, one pair of shoes, and a couple of accessories. And you can mix and match all of these pieces to create 12 total outfits. Where the magic really happens is when you combine these capsules to create one complete wardrobe that all mixes and matches and gives you hundreds of outfit possibilities. What I have next to me is actually two capsules put together. So I've got two jackets, I've got 4 pants, 6 tops, and 2 pairs of shoes, and then just some accessories here. And everything mixes and matches, you can layer it up, and it gives you tons of versatility. There's two main factors that you want to take into consideration when you're building out your own capsule wardrobe. The first one being your lifestyle. So someone who maybe needs to go into an office and dress business formal is going to obviously have very different pieces than someone like me who works in a creative field. I work in fashion, I work from home, and my lifestyle is just really casual. I don't really need that many dressy pieces. As you'll see here, most of this is really casual styles. And the second thing that you want to take into consideration is your location. So someone like me, for example, who lives in Southern California, it gets a little chilly in the fall and winter, but it doesn't get super cold like as if you were in Canada where you would need really big, heavy jacketing layers. The other thing that you really want to think about when it comes to creating your own capsule wardrobe is having a cohesive color story. So I personally love warm tones, the browns and the tans and reds and, rich pinks and things like that. So most of my pieces kind of fall into that warmer category. Of course, I have a few cool tones with some black, but for the most part, it's warm tones. So you need to think about what you prefer in your... When creating a capsule wardrobe, there are multiple places that you could start. You could start with jackets, you could start with a blouse that you really love, or a pair of shoes that really inspire you. So for me, since this is a winter fall capsule and I want to be nice and warm and cozy, but I do live in Southern California and I don't have too many heavy winter jackets, jackets is where I chose to start when I created this. So I have this amazing teddy coat. It's a newer piece to my collection. It's by the brand Rachel Parcell. And I love this kind of oversized fit, and I love the color. The color is this gorgeous, like neutral, rich kind of camel color that's been really, really popular for quite a while at this point. So this was the first piece that I chose out of my closet. So for my next jacket, I wanted to add in a fun pop of color because I love to play with color. And this one just so happens to also be by Rachel Parcell. It is this suede baby pink moto style jacket. I love the really girly baby pink color mixed with the kind of edgy moto details. It's got an asymmetrical zip, which I think is really fun. And again, a bit of a more statement collar. It's also got these great zips at the cuffs and down the front. It just has a lot of really great detail. So now moving into our pants, I've got these awesome pants from Pretty Little Thing, and I got these a couple years ago at this point. So the thing that I love about these is they're wide leg, so they look like more of a trouser when you have them on. They look a bit dressier, but they're made from this really comfortable knit material, so it feels like you're wearing sweatpants. And the plaid print also helps to elevate it and make it feel more like a pant than a sweatpant, but it has the drawstring. Like, they're super comfy. These are one of my favorite pieces. So this will add a really nice fun and still neutral because of the color pop of print to our capsule wardrobe. Next up is denim, which I think is a staple in everybody's wardrobe. I've got 2 pairs in this capsule collection because I wear jeans most of the time, case in point right here. So this first pair is by a brand called Etika. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's a new brand to me. I've just found them, but they are a sustainable company, which I love to do sustainable brands wherever I can. And I think that these jeans are really fun. They've got this awesome flare. They have this distressing at the knee and at the hem, and they are high-waisted. I prefer high-waisted pants. These ones are also high-waisted. I don't think I mentioned that. I think it's more flattering for my figure. And yeah, I just think these are super cool and super fun. So So as I mentioned, there are 2 pairs of jeans in this capsule wardrobe, and this is my good old trusty pair of classic skinny jeans. I love this wash because they're dark enough that you can still dress them up and down, but they're not so dark that they look black, which I love, don't get me wrong, but for me it tends to be a little too dressy for my day-to-day wardrobe needs. So I just love this kind of a little bit faded vintage wash. These jeans are by the brand 7 For All Mankind. It's their Luxe Vintage wash specifically, so they're meant to look a little worn in, which I prefer. And yeah, they're just straightforward high-waisted skinny jeans. So for my last pair of pants, I have a tried and true staple, leggings. I've opted for the Spanx Faux Leather Leggings because I like the texture that they add to a look. I think they add a little edge and are a bit dressier than your typical cotton legging. And these ones just fit really great. I highly, highly recommend them. Again, they're by Spanx. So now moving into tops, I have got a sweater vest, and this was a huge trend for the fall time that just passed, but I've still been really loving it, and I love this cream sweater vest. I saw it on H&M, but it was actually sold out, and so I was able to find it on another random website. And I just loved it so much because I love the little tassels at the front and at the back here. I think they're so fun, and they weave up through here, so you can kind of adjust how long you want them. And I think it's just the perfect, like, slightly slouchy fit, but without being too oversized. And I love this cream color. I think it's super, super flattering. So for my next top, I have a slightly dressier piece. This blouse is from Target, and I love the satin material of it. Again, it's a bit dressier, but you can layer it up with some more casual pieces and have a really cool outfit. I love that this piece is a button down because button downs are super versatile. You can tie them up in the front, you can wear them just button down, you can layer things underneath them, you can layer things on top of them and let the collars stick out for a pop of print. There's a lot that you can do with them. And I just love that this one came from Target, and it's actually such a nice high quality piece. And the print is really fun. It's kind of animal print-esque, but I don't think it necessarily represents any one specific animal print, which I think is kind of fun. It's kind of a mix of a few different ones. So I've got one more button down in this capsule wardrobe, and it is a chambray shirt. This is by the brand Caslon, which I got from Nordstrom. And I just love the really classic detailing of the pocket and the yoke. And it's just a good, easy shirt. Chambray shirts, I think, are a staple that everyone should have in their wardrobe. Next up, I have a graphic t-shirt, also from Target. It is a Rolling Stones graphic tee, and what I love so much about this one is all the different pops of print and color. I think they're super fun, and it's really easy to pair with a lot of different pieces, including colorful pieces. You can just pull the colors that are in here and match it with a lot of stuff. Graphic tees are probably one of my most worn pieces in my closet, actually. The next piece I have is this white turtleneck bodysuit from Pretty Little Things, and this is a piece that I typically layer underneath things in the fall and winter for added warmth. I will also wear it on its own, but I do just prefer to layer it up, and that's why I love the bodysuit of it instead of just a regular shirt, because I find it's much easier to layer with, because then you don't have to worry about it coming untucked, and if you're putting things over top of it, and you know, it's just way easier with the bodysuit, which is why I love this piece. Okay, and our last top is, of course, a cozy sweater. You can't go wrong with cozy sweaters for the fall and winter time. This one's by the brand Vince. It is a cashmere sweater in this really great kind of dark mauve color, mauve rose color. While it is a color, I still feel like it's quite neutral because it's a more subdued color. It's not super bright and bold, which is what I love. And the length on this is just perfect. It's not too long, but it's not really cropped either. And it's a nice fitted silhouette, so it gives you really nice shape. So I actually have one bonus layer, and it is this cheetah print cardigan from the brand Halogen. When I was looking over my wardrobe, there's really only 2 prints, and I felt like it needed just another print to be able to layer with and have some fun. and so I picked this one because the cheetah print I treat as a neutral. It's all neutral colors, and it can be paired with a lot of things, including other prints. Plus, it's also nice and lightweight, so you can layer it underneath the jackets for added warmth, or if maybe you're not really leaving the house, you're just kind of hanging around at home, you can throw this on over one of the other shirts in this capsule wardrobe for just a little extra warmth. Okay, so now moving into shoes, I've got these white sneakers by Tory Burch, and I think white sneakers are a staple in everyone's wardrobe. I think everybody needs a pair of white sneakers, and for these ones, again, because I like to mix and match prints, I kind of liked this really small pop of snakeskin on the back, and I like that they weren't fully totally white. While I do like the full total white look, I don't know, I just kind of thought these had like a fun little flare and they were a little bit different. So these are the first pair of shoes that I chose to go with this wardrobe. For the second pair of shoes, of course, I had to choose a boot because I don't think that you can have fall and winter fashion without a boot or bootie. These ones are by the brand Mark Fisher, and I love this deep olive color. I think it adds a little color to your wardrobe without being over the top. Again, I think you could really treat this like a neutral and pair it with other colors, which I think gives it a lot of versatility, but it's not just your typical neutral. And it's got this great chunky heel and this lug sole on it, which has been a huge trend for the winter time. They also have some really fun fur accents, and I love the lace up the front, the little side zip, such a cute little extra detail on these boots. So now moving into accessories, I have two, one of which is this belt, and this was an investment that I made more recently. This is actually a Valentino belt, and I love just the clean and crisp lines of it, but it's still got this gold accent that I think is really fun. I wear mostly gold jewelry, which is why I went for the gold. And the reason I decided to go ahead and make this investment is because it's actually reversible. So it's black on one side and it's this gorgeous rich brown color on the other side. So I feel like you can really wear it with any outfits, and especially when you're creating a capsule wardrobe, having something that's this versatile is a great option. I mean, you really are getting two belts for the price of one. And for our very last accessory is a versatile handbag. So this one is by the brand Tignanello, and I really hope I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm probably butchering it. So the reason I chose this bag is because I think it's a great medium size. It's not too big, it's not too small, because I find when I carry a really big tote, I tend to just fill it up and then it gets super heavy on me. So I try to keep with smaller handbags just as a personal preference. I love that this has a little slouch to it. It's a little more casual. It's really easy and comfortable to wear on the shoulder. The straps are a great length and they're not too thick. They're really comfortable. And I just love this burgundy color. Again, kind of like the olive. I feel like it's a color, but it's not so bright and bold that you can't wear it with other colors, and it makes it a little more easy to pair back with all of these different outfits, because again, when you're creating a capsule wardrobe, you want versatility. You want everything to be able to mix and match. And then it's got this great fun pop of this bright red on the side, which I think just gives a little flair. It's a little fun, and you can also zip these sides up to make the bag a little smaller and cover up the red if you so choose. The other reason that this bag is fantastic is the storage is great. So it has two zip pockets on the side, as well as the center compartment, which has a zip and two more pockets. So this bag is really, really a great everyday bag. It's something that I pull out every fall. I got this a number of years ago. It's actually a gift, so I will try to link it down below for you guys, but they probably don't sell it anymore, so I will be sure to link something similar for you guys. For the purpose of this video, I've only included two accessories, but of course you can add jewelry, scarves, hats, a ton of different accessories, which are really going to switch up your look without having to invest a lot in a new piece of clothing. And that completes and wraps up this capsule wardrobe, and now I'm going to show you guys some of the outfit possibilities that are here within these 15 pieces. There are a lot more than what I'm going to show you today, but hopefully this just gives you some inspiration. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope you learned something new about how to create your own capsule wardrobe. If you have any further questions, I would love to chat in the comments below.